What's up guys, Ironhide City here, and finally I am doing a how to solve video on the 5x5 Rubik's Cube, also known as the Professor's Cube. Now I have already done guides on my 4x4 and my 3x3, so if you need a refresher on those cubes, I will have links to those guides in the description below, so you can check out those guides because you will need to learn how to solve a 3x3 and a 4x4 cube in order to fully understand the 5x5. So put those off to the side. Now, the basics of this cube are structured much like a 3x3 because it's an odd ordered cube or odd numbered cube. So the blue is opposite green, red opposite orange, and yellow opposite white. Now, I'm going to do this all in one video, including the parities, which I will go slowly, of course, for the parity algorithms, but everything else will be a step-by-step guide on this channel because that's how I roll. So, if you know how to solve these easier cubes, you're in luck. So, I'm going to go ahead and mix this up, and I'll be right back. All right, we are scrambled and ready to begin solving. So, I have a normal 3x3 here next to me, so I know what to look for, which, unlike an even numbered cube, which is a 4x4 here, the centers you don't really know what the centers are right away, unlike an odd numbered cube, like the 5x5 here. So, put that off to the side. So, we're going to start off with the blue center. So I'm going to make that my front face right now. So for example, I have one blue right over here. So I can just bring that over and up. So makes a nice flush line there. Oh, here's another one. So if you remember from my edge flipping algorithm from the 3x3 guide, this is another case right here, but to make it interesting, or in this case, you would use these two layers as the F face and these two layers as the L face. So think of it as this: F prime, U, L prime, U prime. And then that will make this line right here. Oh, and here we have this coming into place. Very convenient. Oh, we have one down here. So we can swing those in. And there we go. 6 down, 3 to go on the blue. Oh, here are 2 right here. And there's the blue center ready to go. So now we're going to flip it over so your solved blue center is facing the table. And I'll start with these 2 greens right here. And we got this one right here. Then let's see. Yep. And that swung into place, and it did not tamper with that. So here we go with this. So this is down here, and I'm going to put it up here without messing this up. So think of this layer as the R face, and just this will be our normal U face. So it's going to be R, 2U, R prime. Now let's see if we can match up these last greens. Two centers down. So now we're going to have it so the green faces away from us and blue faces towards us, or however you want to hold it. And now I'm going to work on, let's say, the white, because this is almost complete actually. So and then we have some corners to put in. So if you remember from the normal Rubik's Cube, R prime, D prime, R, D. But that moved these out of the way. So I'm going to bring this up, move it out of the way, bring it back down, and then we have this line here. And if you remember from the previous algorithm, this is the opposite of it. So it's L prime, 2U, L. And we only have two more whites to go. And they are here and here. There we go. We are halfway done with the centers. So the second half of the centers is a little bit tricky, if you know what I mean. Looking good on the red. Red's complete. Now for, let's go orange. Or actually, no, let's go yellow. And there we go with the centers done. So now we're going to move on to these 1x3 edges here. So, oh, this one's almost done, so we'll start with this one over here. It is blue and yellow. And here's the other blue and yellow up here. So I'm going to put that together, flip it up, replace the solved layer, move it down, and then put the centers back together. It's that easy on the edges, guys. Except for the last few, and I'll get into that. So let's do the opposite, blue and red. Here it is. All right, 2 down. Let's go blue and white. And we only have one more blue edge group to make, blue and orange. So here are the first two. Let's get these out of the way. And there you go. You have your blue edge groups done. So I'm going to put them on the bottom, and we'll focus on some more groups. Ah, here's one. Yep, yellow and red. It's over here. Ooh, we're looking good on the centers, guys. So I'll speak up when I get to the last few. Oh, last three. Oh, last four, actually, sorry. And there we go. We got the edges in. Now to work on it as a 3x3. So, gonna make the cross as normal. And I don't think we're gonna have a parity. So here is actually where I need to do a follow-up. So on my regular cube, I was a little fast on this algorithm. So we only have one corner piece in the right spot. So this is the algorithm we're gonna use. U prime, L prime, U, R prime, U prime, L. And it looks like we're not gonna have a parity. And there you go, guys. That is the 5x5. Hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe. And maybe next time, we'll tackle the next level. Once again, this is Ironhide City. I want to thank you guys for helping me get to 200 subscribers. And next time, we'll tackle the 6x6.